So with horses that are less confident, you want to do a lot of repetition, a lot of basic things like this. Once your horse is confident, then you can have a little bit of fun with your obstacles and, you know, do something a little bit more advanced. So you might think about, what else could you do? You could jump them. You could also side pass over them. And if you're going to side pass over them, you don't have to start with barrels. You could start with just a little pole on the ground, or even just, you know, a little cone. But this is a very, you know, requires the horse to be very, very confident, because they cannot run away when they're over top of the barrels. And so if they're not confident and they feel like they're going to need to get away from a situation, this is going to really scare them. So how I'll start is I'll just start with something small, like a pole or a little cone or something, to help them get brave. And then when I do start with the barrels, you don't have to have them go over right away. You can just practice lining them up and just let them relax there, rub them with your stick. You don't want to make the barrels a place where you know, they're going to be tense and nervous. And the goal is not for him to side pass over the barrels. The goal is for me to build his trust and confidence in me. So putting a bunch of pressure on him and thinking, oh, the goal is let's side pass over the barrels and do a fancy trick, that's not the goal. That you know, your horse could do that and still be really, really scared if you put enough pressure on him. What you want is to use approach and retreat and use psychology to help him want to go over those barrels. So for a left brain horse, more confident dominant type, great incentive to help motivate them is rest, scratches, and cookies. And he loves cookies, horse cookies. She likes treats when she's relaxed, but they don't help her gain confidence, and if she's worried about something, she's not interested in food because she's thinking about her survival. So here I'm going to just ask him, first of all, not to step on my rope or my string. I'm going to ask him to come over to the barrels this way. And I'm just going to put a little pressure here and see if he can find his way over them sideways. Good girl. Good boy. Then when he gets to the end, I can reward him by either just letting him rest here or giving him a cookie. So in this case, I'm just going to let him have a little rest. Maybe give him a little rub, tell him you did a good job. What you don't want to do is get to the end and say, that was good, now let's do it again right away, because then they have no incentive or reward for doing it. So I'm going to ask him to go over the barrels this way. You want to make sure you balance both sides equally. And if you find that one side's a little bit harder than the other, then you want to do that side more.